Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're counting down the top 10 absolutely most amazing cats in the entire world. We're talking about everything from breeds that can cost thousands of dollars to literal miniature tigers just prowling around your living room. Honestly, our number one pick, it might completely change how you view your furry best friend. So, let's just dive right in. Okay, let's kick things off with a pretty wild question. What if some cats looked exactly like miniature tigers? It's kind of a crazy thought, right? But it really highlights the deep, fascinating genetics and the long history of breeding that allows for these stunning, wild-looking animals to just sleep at the foot of our beds every single night. This whole idea shows off the massive biological diversity we see in cats. Think about it. In one house, you've got this super plush, calm companion whose only goal in life is finding a warm sunbeam to nap in. And then in another house across the street, an energetic miniature leopard is bringing that visceral, wild jungle energy right indoors. It's an incredible contrast, and it sets the perfect stage for the extremes we're going to explore today.
All right, moving into section 1, the cuddly family companions.
Starting us off at number 10, we have the incredibly popular British Shorthair. You know the one, famous for that perfectly round face and ridiculously plush fur. This breed is literally the ultimate family companion. Genetically, they're built to be tough and resilient, but temperamentally, they're super calm. They integrate seamlessly into a busy, chaotic household with a really steady, quiet intelligence.
Now, coming in at number 9, we've got the Scottish Fold. What's so interesting here is how this breed leverages a totally unique genetic mutation. I'm talking about those famous folded ears. It makes them look almost exactly like a living, breathing teddy bear. And when you pair that adorable cartilage trait with their deeply affectionate, super docile nature, well, it completely explains why they've built up such a massive global following.
So from pocket-sized teddy bears, we are scaling all the way up to absolute gentle giants for our 8th pick. Meet the giant Maine Coon. Now, despite being one of the absolute largest domestic cats on Earth, which, by the way, is a brilliant evolutionary adaptation for surviving harsh, snowy climates, they are fiercely loyal and incredibly gentle. They prove, without a doubt, that the most massive felines often make the softest, most playful companions you could ever ask for. Moving right along to section 2, elegance and quirky traits. Dropping in at number 7, we find the visually stunning Russian blue. Their beautiful silver blue coat is actually a dense double layer originally developed for warmth. And those striking, bright green eyes, they perfectly match the cat's elegant, intelligent vibe. They definitely have this regal demeanor about them, but they totally back it up by forming incredibly strong, deeply empathetic bonds with their human families. All right, moving to number 6 brings us to a breed that is universally famous for a really relaxed biological quirk. Honestly, identifying a ragdoll cat is basically a 2-step process. Step 1, pick the cat up. Step 2, watch it go completely limp. It's this hilarious built-in behavioral trait that perfectly explains exactly how this affectionate breed got its totally accurate name. They are just so wonderfully docile that they literally melt right into your arms. Rounding out this era of elegance at number 5 is the Persian cat. This is a true, luxurious symbol of royalty, favored by cat lovers for literally centuries. Their enduring popularity really comes down to that striking, flat-faced appearance, mixed with a famously gentle temperament that makes them an absolute joy to be around. And that brings us to section 3, wild looks and exotics. As we cross into the top 4, we're bridging the gap between domesticated pet and untamed wild animal, starting with a truly extraordinary breed. The Bengal cat is essentially a miniature leopard packed full of energy. Because they were created by crossbreeding domestic cats with the actual Asian leopard cat, they rock these incredible wild-looking spots called rosettes. It's like bringing the majesty of the jungle straight into your living room. When you couple that wild look with their high energy and deep intelligence, it is easily one of the most fascinating breeds alive today. Now at number 3, the Sphinx completely defies all standard feline expectations. While they're famously hairless, thanks to a natural genetic mutation, this highly unusual appearance doesn't stop them from being incredibly friendly and playful. In fact, because they lack a fur coat to retain their body heat, they actively seek out cuddles. They absolutely thrive on constant human attention. Okay, our runner-up is a rugged survivor, bringing some seriously impressive agility straight from the freezing wilderness of Russia.
Number 2 is the formidable Siberian cat. This breed relies on a deeply protective, super thick triple coat just to survive those harsh subarctic winters. Yet even with all that impressive physical strength and those natural hunting instincts, they remain surprisingly affectionate and highly intelligent companions. They are fiercely dedicated to their families.
Finally, we've made it to Section 4, the majestic number 1. Taking the absolute top spot on our list is the heavily furred, truly majestic Norwegian forest cat.
See, this isn't just a beautiful pet with an imposing, rugged look. The Norwegian forest cat is deeply steeped in mythical Viking history. It's essentially a living, breathing piece of folklore. The legends actually say these cats traveled on Viking ships just to keep the vessels clear of mice. That rich historical connection, combined with their incredible adaptability, makes it undeniably the most impressive cat on our entire countdown. So as we wrap up this explainer, I want you to consider this. What makes a feline companion truly valuable to us? Is it the plush, quiet comfort of the British Shorthair? Maybe the untamed illusion of the Bengal? Or those ancient Viking echoes of the Norwegian forest cat? Ultimately, the cats we invite into our homes reflect our own deep connection to the natural world. They're a wild spirit, perfectly content to just curl up on the sofa next to us. Thanks so much for exploring with us today, and we will see you in the next explainer.